Welcome to the channel. Be sure to like the video and subscribe. The Packers are still preoccupied with their past as they negotiate Jordan Love's contract extension. Despite securing Love, the Green Bay Packers can't seem to shake thoughts of Aaron Rodgers. This became especially evident after the Jacksonville Jaguars signed quarterback Trevor Lawrence to a contract worth over $55 million annually. As the league speculates who might be next, Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys appear poised to finalize a deal around $60 million, potentially making Prescott the highest-paid quarterback in the NFL. However, the situation with Jordan Love and the Packers is more complex. The Packers clearly want to retain Love. He's a remarkable talent for a franchise that seems to have a knack for finding outstanding quarterbacks. However, some Green Bay fans argue that discovering 3 Pro Bowl quarterbacks in succession is more than just luck. Love showcased his skills in the latter half of last season, guiding the Packers to the playoffs and leading them to a surprising wild card round victory over Prescott and the Cowboys. Given this performance, it's only fair that Love, like Prescott, receives a lucrative contract. Unlike Prescott, though, Love has significantly less experience and playing time, primarily because he spent the early part of his career as a backup to Aaron Rodgers. This raises the question, is Love fully developed, and can he maintain the level of performance he demonstrated in the second half of the 2024 season? The Packers are certainly hoping so. According to ESPN's Jeremy Fowler, Green Bay aims to finalize a new deal with Love before training camp. Fowler mentioned, "The tricky part is I've spoken to many scouts and executives who believe Love is now a top 10 quarterback in the entire NFL. That small sample size can be very costly. The Packers are keen to avoid past mistakes." Rodgers and the Packers front office had several contentious moments towards the end of his tenure, with Rodgers threatening retirement and the Packers ultimately trading him to the Jets to pave the way for Love. Fowler further explained, "The Packers want to secure a long-term deal with Love before training camp. They're feeling some pressure after years of complications with Rodgers and want a smooth process with Love. As each game Love excels in, his market value increases, making it crucial for the Packers to sign him soon, ideally for less than Lawrence's deal. Regardless, this represents a significant gamble for the team." Switching to the New York Jets, there's ongoing debate about whether they would be better off with Aaron Rodgers or Dallas Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott. Early in the offseason, Rodgers was notably absent from the Jets' mandatory minicamp, a situation head coach Robert Saleh addressed with visible discomfort, stating Rodgers' absence was unexcused and subject to fines per the 2020 collective bargaining agreement. This absence has sparked speculation about the Jets potentially parting ways with Rodgers and pursuing Prescott after the 2024 season. The Cowboys chose not to extend contracts for several key players this offseason, including Prescott, wide receiver CeeDee Lamb, and linebacker Micah Parsons. Even head coach Mike McCarthy's contract is set to expire after the 2024 season. Although the Jets are likely to stick with Rodgers, there is a quiet debate about whether Prescott might be a better fit. The case for Prescott over Rodgers includes several factors. Firstly, drama. Rodgers has displayed more of his controversial personality in the later stages of his career, which hasn't been well received. Prescott, on the other hand, is seen as a stable, level-headed quarterback capable of all-pro production. Secondly, age. While Prescott is 31 and not exactly young, he is much younger than Rodgers, the NFL's oldest active player. Prescott could offer the Jets several more productive years. Lastly, injuries and performance. Rodgers has struggled with various injuries, including a ruptured Achilles tendon that kept him out of almost the entire 2023 season. In contrast, Prescott had a stellar 2023 season, leading the league in completion percentage and touchdown passes. However, there are strong arguments for sticking with Rodgers. In the short term, Rodgers provides the Jets with a better chance at immediate success if he remains healthy. His experience and previous Super Bowl win add significant value. Additionally, Rodgers has established chemistry with his teammates, which would be difficult to rebuild with Prescott. Finally, financial considerations play a crucial role. Moving on from Rodgers would be costly, and the Jets need to manage their salary cap carefully, especially with upcoming contract extensions for key players like Garrett Wilson and Ahmad Sauce Gardner. Prescott's potential salary could force the Jets to cut costs elsewhere, potentially hindering their Super Bowl aspirations. The minicamp drama will likely fade as the Jets approach training camp on July 23. Ultimately, Rodgers' success in New York will be measured by championships, and he will have a chance at redemption in the 2024 season opener against the San Francisco 49ers. This game will be particularly poignant as Rodgers faces outside linebacker Leonard Floyd, the player responsible for the sack that led to his Achilles injury.